I don't use fair value gaps. Well, I kind of do, right? I keep them as safe places to keep my stops. But realistically, fair value gaps don't mean anything unless you understand the the absorption. Unless you truly understand what's going on, fair value gaps are a waste of your time. So you want to try and understand what's going on here, here, and here, right? You want to see what was going on, because this is a true break and retest model, right? What we saw was we saw break, we saw retest, and then we went long. So it's a three-step model, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a three-step model. We have break, retest, entry. So break, retest, and then entry, right? BRE, break, retest, entry, right? Never, ever, ever get this wrong, right? Lower time frame. If your lower time frame executions are messing up, it's just because you don't understand one or more or all of these things, right? So you're not waiting for, this is a common mistake I see, you're not waiting for the high or the low to be broken. No, you're using that as a confluence. You want to see the price action as you are breaking, right? As you are breaking, right? With key levels, super important. So shift your mindset towards looking at candles and breaks to looking at levels and absorption, right? Your trading will become much easier and more fun in the process. So again, once again, I think I broke this down. Let's see. There we go. So here was a couple of things from the setup, right? So the setup looked like this. Here we go. I'm just sending this to one of my students as well. So if I break this down, there we go. So this here was, again, I took two setups this day, right? I actually took two separate setups. So my first setup was, I actually had my TP at the top of this level, right? And what was interesting here, if we just take, again, a lesson about levels, right? Key level 1 was acting as a huge supply, right? So I wanted price to fill this fair value gap. However, we were rejecting, right? So understand where your levels are, right? Key level 1, so if you're trading ES, key level 1, 80 to about 90, 91. This was a huge area of supply. So we went from demand to supply. So understand, right? Understand where your levels are. That's very important. But once you understand where your levels are, you can start to then, you know where to